May I come in, sir?
Yes, come in.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, good evening. Sit, please. So, आप हिंदी में comfortable हैं या फिर English में?
Sir, I am comfortable in English as well as Hindi.
Okay. So, brief me about yourself.
Sir, I am Preman Chandra. I am a young enthusiastic aspirant. I am from Ludhiana. I have completed my BTech in Mechanical Engineering from Punjab University, Chandigarh in 2020. And since then, I have been working in a Ludhiana-based industry. Also, I have been pursuing Masters in Public Administration through distance learning mode. My father met with the accident. He is a handicapped person. His both legs are amputated. Whereas my mother is a teacher in a private school. Besides this, I like to write short stories. I like meditating and also listening to songs.
You are completing your graduation through the distance learning mode.
Post-graduation.
Post-graduation.
Masters in Public Administration.
What is the reason behind it?
Sir, as I started my job, so I felt the need to study something because I am a learner person. I like to learn things.
Okay.
So I always had this interest in administration, in public administration, how organization
I'm
works.
not talking about your interest. I'm talking about कि आपने कहा डिस्टेंस लर्निंग मोड के थ्रू
Yes, sir.
तो आपने डिस्टेंस लर्निंग मोड के थ्रू ही क्यों किया आपने रेगुलर क्यों नहीं किया
क्योंकि सर I was pursuing a job in Ludhiana. That's it.
ओके आप बैंकिंग सेक्टर में क्यों ज्वाइन करना चाहते हैं
Sir, right from my childhood, I have been keen in banking, but due to some circumstances, after my 10th, I happened to choose non-medical, and then I happened to clear JEE mains, and I got a seat in engineering. And after that, I did my engineering. I looked for good opportunity, career opportunities, and I found banking to be one such opportunity where I could grow myself. So that's why I chose banking. And moreover, when I saw during the last 2-3 years, particularly during the COVID time, banking has been one such noble profession where bankers have been onto the streets, onto the roads to serve the nation. Only policemen and administration staff apart from them were there.
Okay. What are the types of account in bank
Sir, banks majorly have two types of accounts, demand deposits and term deposits.
okay
Demand deposits can further be classified into two types, current account and savings account, and term deposit can be further classified into two types, recurring accounts and fixed deposit accounts.
ओके क्या नेसेसरी डॉक्यूमेंट होते हैं किसी भी एक बैंक अकाउंट को ओपन करने के लिए
Sir, there are 6 types of usually documents required. Any one of those 6, which are voter ID card, PAN, Aadhaar card, driving license, Manrega card, other two I'm not able to recall.
ओके
अभी हमने लास्ट टाइम में पूछा था आपको एक पॉलिटिशियन को मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग एक्ट के अगेंस्ट अरेस्ट किया था
Yes, sir.
टेल मी उसके केस के बारे में क्या है और नाम क्या है उसका
Sir, Nawab Malik ji, who is the cabinet minister in Maharashtra government, was arrested for money laundering case.
उसका बैकग्राउंड क्या है मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग का क्या है उनका
I haven't read about that case.
फाइन
Particularly.
आज की डेट में इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे पॉलिटिक्स का कौन सी चीज सबसे हॉट है
Sir, Russia has invaded Ukraine and has started a war. It has been 3 days since then, and recently today, India abstained from voting in the United Nations Security Council.
नाउ व्हाट डू यू थिंक दैट इंडिया हैज डन द करेक्ट थिंग और यू डिसएग्री विद दिस
Sir, I think India has done a correct thing. Right from the beginning, India has been diplomatic at such situations. Right now, we cannot afford to have negative relations with the USA and the other European nations also. And Russia has been our partner since independence, most of the military equipments and other ammunition we are dependent on Russia. So we cannot forget our friendship with Russia too.
Fine. Now you think Ukraine, we should have faith in him and we should intervene. Although President of Ukraine has requested Prime Minister Modi to intervene.
Hmm.
What do you think? Should he intervene? Or what should he do?
Sir, whether be it talking with Ukraine, USA or European Union
The
or
call was from President of the Ukraine.
yes, sir. I am coming to that one. Whether it be talking with the leaders of the Ukraine, USA, Russia, or the European Union, our India's stance has been very clear that we do not endorse any war and we want peace. We want these conflicts to be resolved diplomatically and on a one-to-one, face-to-face conversations only. So with Ukraine also, the President of Ukraine also, Prime Minister Modi said that it's better that we do not indulge in war and we resolve this conflict diplomatically.
Fine.
Okay, can you please tell me the name of the first bank which was established in India?
Fast banks. Sorry, sir, I'm not aware of this.
Which bank is considered right now as the first Indian bank?
Sir, Punjab National Bank is considered as the first Indian bank. It was established in 1894.
Okay. Can you please tell me the name of the famous freedom fighter who was associated with that bank?
Lala Lajpat Rai ji was associated with Punjab National Bank.
Okay. Tell me some functions of Reserve Bank of India.
Sir, Reserve Bank of India is known as the banker to the banks. It is also known as the banker to the central government. It is the lender of the last resort. Reserve Bank of India is also the custodian of the forex reserves of India. Reserve Bank of India also controls the money supply and the inflation in the economy through its monetary policy.
Can you please tell me some merits of FDI?
Sir, talking about the merits of FDI, FDI brings in a lot of technological advancement to our nation. Plus, FDI improves the employability percentage of our country. It gives a lot of employment to the youth of the country. Secondly, it boosts the economy because it creates a demand for raw materials, for the building materials, construction, etc.
Okay. So according to you, FDI is very necessary for any country. Then why some people are against FDI? What was the reason behind that?
Sir, people are afraid because if some major big company comes, it can take over or it can monopolize because if we see our roots, we were also colonized by a similar company known as East India Company. So we had that fear in our minds that if we bring in some private company, it could all over take over all of us. So that was the fear.
Okay. What is the definition of money?
Sir, money is anything which is used as a medium of exchange for the sale and purchase of goods.
Okay. What is the difference between hard money and hot money?
Sir, hard money is the money which is in high demand in an economy, such as US dollars, euro, and whereas hot money is the money which has a high migration power, which can be migrated very easily.
Okay. Example?
Sir, example, FPIs. Recently, we have also seen in the case of Russia-Ukraine war that approximately 10 lakh crores were taken out of the stock exchange due to the fear that the economies can lose. That's right. So they are known as hot money.
Okay.
What is annual percentage rate?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware.
What is loan grading?
Sir, loan grading is a platform generally used by private banks to rate the loans so that the NPAs are not accumulated. they rate the loans according to the risk associated with them.
डेब्ट टू इनकम रेशियो, इसके बारे में आप कुछ जानते हो? व्हाट इज डेब्ट टू इनकम रेशियो?
No, sir.
व्हाट इज को-मेकर? व्हाट इज लाइन ऑफ क्रेडिट?
Yes, sir. Line of credit is generally given by the Exim Bank of India to the various other organizations or countries of the globe, around the globe. So, line of credit involves loan amount to be given for specifically various sectors. For example, if Exim Bank provides a line of credit of $100 million to Sri Lanka or Bangladesh, Exim Bank would give it on the condition that this amount of loan is to be taken for education, this amount for construction, this amount for other activities.
How bank earn profit?
So banks earn profit by giving loans. Nowadays, banks have also started giving various other services such as debit card, credit card, internet banking, bank assurance agreements, and other cross-selling agreements. So bank charges commission on that, and bank earn from that also.
Okay, and more?
I'm able to recall this one.
एक एक्ट बनाया था सरफासी एक्ट.
Yes, sir.
What do you know about that?
Sir, SARFAESI stands for Securitization and Reconstruction of Financial Assets, Enforcement and Security Interest. It was passed in 2002. It is basically for the acquirement of the secured loans, which loans are secured, so that when they default, so that the banks are able to acquire that property or with security associated with it.
What is the basic difference between SARFAESI Act and Debt Recovery Tribunal and Debt Recovery and Appellate Tribunal, which was earlier established in our country? Is there a basic difference between?
Yes, sir. So FASI Acts cover only those loans which are secured loans, whereas we can appeal to, or the bank can go to a debt recovery tribunal for loans which are only unsecured loans. So this is the main difference between them.
Any other differences?
No, sir, I'm not able to. Yes, one more difference. So FASI Acts pertains to loans which are above 1 lakh, and debt recovery tribunals pertains to loans which are more than 20 lakhs.
What is the basic difference between CRR and SLR?
So CRR is the percentage of the money that has to be that the bank deposits in the maintains in the current account with the RBI. It is a percentage of the NDTL, whereas in SLR it is the percentage of the NDTL that the bank maintains with itself in the form of cash, securities and gold.
Why SLR maintaining these three formats? Is there any reason? Cash, gold and securities.
Sir, because earlier it used to get a lot of problem that maintaining 18% or 20% amount of the NDTL was a huge task to be maintained in cash. So banks requested the RBI that if we could maintain that amount in securities and gold also, rather than maintaining in cash.
What is a payday loan?
Payday loan? No, sir, I'm not aware.
कार्ड बेस्ड पेमेंट क्या होता है?
Card based payment. Sir, when we do shopping through a debit card or credit card, we use card.
पेरोल कार्ड क्या होता है?
सर पेरोल कार्ड होता है जब एक एम्प्लॉयर सैलरी अकाउंट खुलवाता है अपने एम्प्लॉयज का, तो बैंक पेरोल कार्ड इशू करता है.
उसका बेनिफिट क्या है? क्या से करती है पेरोल कार्ड बैंक?
सॉरी.
NACH,
यस सर.
क्या इसका मीनिंग है और ये क्यों स्टार्ट किया गया?
Sir, NACH stands for National Automatic Clearing House. It was started for clearing the checks, for the automatic clearing of the checks, प्लस जो गवर्नमेंट स्कीम्स आती हैं या प्रॉफिट्स होते हैं, डिविडेंड्स होते हैं अलग अलग बैंक के, तो बेसिकली एक जनरली किसी शहर के रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया में अगर वहाँ पर उसकी ब्रांच है, या फिर जो जिस शहर में सबसे बड़ा बैंक है उसके हेड ऑफिस में इसकी एक ब्रांच बना दी जाती है, तो वहाँ पे सभी बैंक्स के ऑफिशियल होते हैं, सो दैट द प्रोसेस ऑफ क्लियरिंग द थिंग्स गेट्स फास्ट एंड ऑन। क्योंकि इसके पहले इलेक्ट्रॉनिक क्लियरिंग सर्विस थी, तो उसको रिप्लेस करके NSCS बनाया गया।
What is gilt edge bond?
Sir, gilt edge bonds are the bonds issued by the government, and that market is known as gilt edge market, where sale and purchase of government securities takes place.
Bonds comes in money market or capital market?
So bonds come in capital market.
Okay. Have you heard the term masala bond?
Yes, sir.
What is it?
Sir, masala bonds are the bonds that are issued by the government of India in the foreign markets. So masala basically word came from the word that India was famous for spices. So that types of bonds which are issued by government of India in the foreign nations are known as masala.
What is moral hazard?
Sir, moral hazard refers to when some domestically systematically important banks they fail, then RBI comes into the picture and RBI rescues those banks. They may fail due to any reason, but that whole process for the RBI is known as moral hazard.
ठीक। amortization क्या होता है?
Sorry,
amortization
amortization. I haven't heard about this.
लुधियाना के बारे में कुछ बताइए।
Sir, Ludhiana has been a very historical significance. Ludhiana comes from the words Lodhiana, so it was established by the Lodhi dynasty in 1480. Ludhiana has Gurdwara Dukhniwara site where Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, the 9th Sikh Guru, came. Ludhiana also has Philor Fort, which was constructed by Maharaja Ranjit Singh, but later on when the Sikhs were defeated by the British, it was taken control by the British in 1846. Ludhiana has the third agriculture university of India, which is known as the PAU. It was established in 1962. Ludhiana is also famous for the cycle and the hosiery industry. It is home to more than 10,000 MSMEs.
आपकी हॉबी है स्टोरी राइटिंग,
Yes, sir.
तो ये कहाँ से आप इन्फ्लुएंस कैसे हुए?
Sir, when I was in my graduation, I started reading some novels. So when I read some 20-14 novels, I thought that I must also write something. So it started off from there only, that I started to write.
स्ट्रेंथ क्या है आपके पर्सनालिटी?
Sir, I think I am a person who can be a very good leader. Besides this, I am very responsible. I am hardworking and yes.
आप हार्ड वर्किंग कैसे हैं बताइए?
सर जो भी टास्क मेरे को दिया गया है अभी तक, मतलब राइट फ्रॉम माय जॉब और ड्यूरिंग माय ग्रेजुएशन डेज और ड्यूरिंग इवन माय स्कूल डेज, it has been very hard for me and it has been very hard working journey for me, right from मतलब studying for my post graduation and then preparing for the banking examinations also. These 2-3 years have been very hard working for me.
What about your weaknesses?
Sir, when it comes to weaknesses, I tend to devote some crucial time on social media, which I think becomes waste at times. Also, I get to deviate when I do 3-4 things simultaneously. My focus gets lost.
अच्छा, आप जैसे सोशल मीडिया कब से यूज कर रहे हैं?
Sir, 4-5 years.
4-5 years। अभी आपकी एज कितनी है?
24.
दैट मीन्स 18 साल तक आपके पर्सनालिटी में कोई वीकनेस नहीं थी, 18 साल के बाद ये वीकनेस ऐड हुई।
सर 18 के बाद हुई नेचुरली वीकनेस ऐड हुई, बट जो 18 तक थी आई थिंक कि ह्यूमन बीइंग इज अ डायनेमिक पर्सन. कुछ वीकनेसेस आती रहती हैं, वो वीकनेसेस को इम्प्रूव करके अपनी स्ट्रेंथ बनाते रहते हैं, कुछ नई वीकनेसेस दोबारा आते रहते हैं.
As a leader, you lead in which sector? What is your activities earlier?
Sir, I have been leading right from my graduation days. I have been part of my alumni affairs team during my college days for the 4 years. In that, I have led a team of 10 people, and I have been also the cultural coordinator of the annual cultural fest Poonch. Therein, I led a team of 100 people. I have also been rewarded with a letter of recommendation by the director of the institute for that. Right now, also in my job, I am leading a team of 5 people.
Okay.
आई थिंक ओके, आपका हम मॉक यहाँ पर एंड करते हैं. नाउ कम्स टू फीडबैक सेशन. सो विच इज शुरू कीजिएगा आपकी तरफ से.
बैंकिंग में आपका 90% से ऊपर मतलब सही था, ठीक है. बस एक पॉइंट आपका एसएलआर का जो था, मैंने पूछा था एसएलआर जो है क्यों मेंटेन किया जाता है गोल्ड, कैश और सिक्योरिटी में, उसका जो है आंसर जो है आपने गलत दे दिया है. बेसिकली एसएलआर को कैश, गोल्ड और सिक्योरिटीज में इसलिए मेंटेन किया जाता है क्योंकि बैंक के पास जो एसएलआर रहता है, ठीक है, उस पैसे का बैंक यूटिलाइज नहीं कर सकता है एज ए लोन. बैंक के पास पैसा पड़ा हुआ है, हर रोज जो है पैसा जमा हो रहा है, लेकिन उस पैसे को बैंक लोन के फॉर्म में डिस्ट्रीब्यूट नहीं कर पा रहा है. और अगर बैंक लोन डिस्ट्रीब्यूट नहीं करेगा तो बैंक को प्रॉफिट नहीं होगा. तो आपके पास जैसे अगर पैसा जमा होता जा रहा है, लेकिन उस पैसे को आप बैंक में डिपॉजिट नहीं कर सकते, जस्ट लाइक दैट. तो इसीलिए यहाँ पे जो है क्या किया गया है, आरबीआई ने बैंक को जो है ये प्रोविजंस दिया है कि आप जो है कुछ हद तक जो है इस चीज को मेकअप कर सकते हो. जैसे कि आप अगर लोन डिस्ट्रीब्यूट नहीं कर सकते हो तो आप इसको 3 पार्ट में डिवाइड कर दो. कुछ गोल्ड में इन्वेस्ट कर दो, कुछ सिक्योरिटी में इन्वेस्ट कर दो, तो कुछ तो प्रॉफिट वहां से निकल के आएगा जो पहले कुछ नहीं निकल रहा था. तो इसीलिए जो है एसएलआर को 3 फॉर्म में जो है यहाँ पे मेंटेन रखने के लिए जो है बोला गया है, ठीक है. बाकी जो सारे जो क्वेश्चंस थे आपके ऑलमोस्ट आपका सही था, ठीक है. बाकी सारे मैंने जो क्वेश्चन पूछा था, हाँ एक क्वेश्चन आपने नहीं बताया था, जो पहला जो बैंक था, फर्स्ट बैंक एस्टैब्लिश्ड इन इंडिया, दैट वाज बैंक ऑफ हिंदुस्तान.
अच्छा, वो फर्स्ट बैंक पूछा था आपने?
हाँ,
मेरे को लगा आप टर्म पूछ रहे हो फास्ट बैंक.
नहीं,
मेरे को वो अंडरस्टैंडिंग में प्रॉब्लम आ गई थी.
फर्स्ट बैंक
That's
एस्टैब्लिश्ड.
why I replied कि I haven't heard about this. Sorry sir, I haven't heard about this.
ओके. बैंक ऑफ हिंदुस्तान 1770.
That I remember.
ओके, बाकी तो सही था आपका.
ठीक है, अपनी तरफ सर बताएंगे आपको.
आप ऑलरेडी लुक लाइक आप प्योर हो, ठीक है. जो टर्म्स मैंने पूछा बेसिकली यूज इन प्राइवेट बैंक्स,
Okay.
ठीक है. जैसे लोन ग्रेडिंग आपने बताया, लोन ग्रेडिंग मेनली होता है रीपेमेंट के रिस्क को, मतलब जब भी हम लोन देते हैं तो उसको कैसे देखते हैं, उसके रिस्क को कम करने के लिए उसका जो सिस्टम होता है. हम लोग इतने दिन से ये सुन रहे हैं ना, हम लोग बात कर रहे थे एनपीए को. जब एनपीए की बेहतरी पे कुछ आता है कि हम इसको कैसे कम कर पाएंगे, तो आप इसमें एक वर्ड यूज कर सकते हैं, लोन ग्रेडिंग को अच्छे तरीके से करने. जब भी गवर्नमेंट कंपनी भी, गवर्नमेंट बैंक भी जब लोन देती है तो ग्रेडिंग करती है, वो रिपेमेंट के रिस्क को कम कर देती है. जैसे देख लेती है कि क्या है, क्या चीज़ें हैं, कैसे रिपेमेंट कर पाएगा कस्टमर, तो उन चीज़ों को लोन ग्रेडिंग करते हैं. पेडे लोन एक था, पेडे लोन रिफर करता है सबसे छोटे लोन को, और जो बड़ा अमाउंट होता है इंटरेस्ट रेट उसकी सबसे ज़्यादा होती है. ये भी आपकी एक है प्राइवेट बैंक की ही टर्म्स है, बट क्योंकि इस तरीके के लोन गवर्नमेंट बैंक्स नहीं देती है, बट प्राइवेट बैंक्स ज़्यादा हाई इंटरेस्ट को लेने के लिए करते हैं, ठीक है. बाकी जो टर्म्स हैं उसकी मैं आपको शेयर कर दूंगा, एक बार गो थ्रू कर जाइएगा. चांसेस कम है, बट ये जो वर्डिंग है आपके इंटरव्यू में काम आ सकते हैं. बाकी ओवरऑल ठीक है, यू लुक नाइस, और इसी तरीके से आप अपना कैरी करके जाइए. और आई थिंक आपको स्टॉप करने लायक नहीं है कि आपको यू शुड क्रैक और एक अच्छे नंबर से आप क्रैक करेंगे।
आप कुछ पूछना चाहते हो?
सर अगर आपको कुछ रेट का नॉलेज है आउट ऑफ 100?
आपको
हाँ जी, मतलब इस इंटरव्यू मतलब हाँ जी।
85।
ओके, ठीक है।
बस सर मैं 85 हमारे तरफ से भी है अभी।
मेरे तरफ से भी अप्रॉक्सीमेटली 80 to 90 के बीच।
ठीक है।
बाकी ठीक है आपकी, मतलब आप जैसे 2 दिन से आपने जैसे बात किया था वो तो आपकी था, बाकी आपकी अटायर जो है वो और अच्छी है, तो इसको आप पोर्ट्रेट कीजिए एंड बेस्ट ऑफ लक, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है।
मैं ऐड करना चाहता हूँ, सरफासी एक्ट में ये बैंक के पास डायरेक्ट पावर है कि विदाउट इंटरवेंशन ऑफ पुलिस, विदाउट इंटरवेंशन ऑफ जुडिशरी, वो जो उनकी जो सिक्योरिटीज जमा कराई हैं उसको वो होल्ड कर सकते हैं, प्रॉपर्टी दिस एंड दैट। ये वो डेट ट्रिब्यूनल जो ट्रिब्यूनल थे उनसे ये चीज़ आई थी, ठीक है, उस चीज़ को इम्प्रूव करने के लिए, लूप होल्स को कवर करने के लिए वो डेट ट्रिब्यूनल एक्ट जो था